everyone, this is Bev from Art by Bedell. I have a new journal for us today. Before we dive into it, I want to give you the specs on this journal, and what we have is a journal that measures 6.5 inches by 10.25 inches on the outside. It has a 2.5 inch spine, and it has 3 signatures that have been hand sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and it has 108 pages. This journal also hosts 62 tags and cards, a combination of tags and journaling cards. It has 6 pieces of paper in it, loose paper. For mini journals, it has 4. A couple of these journals are they're mini, they're little. And then there's 4 notepads. For side envelopes that have been clipped onto the side or the top, there's 7 of those. There is so much room in this to journal. It's a pretty big size journal. So let's just get to it and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is our journal. It has a fabric cover. It's a hard cover that's been covered with fabric. And the signatures were hand sewn into the spine. We have machine stitching on the outside with holding down all of the collage work that we have done so it doesn't come up. We have a band across the whole back and spine and front that also has been machine stitched on, and this is our front. The paper pack that I am using for this, that was a digital from Janey B journals, and the name of the paper pack is called Kruger Park. It has birds and it's pretty cool. So the cover, the fabric cover, is some canvas that I had beetroot dyed when I did my Who Am I journal, and I had some left, so I decided to use it on this. I thought it matched quite well. The tie is seam binding, and it goes all the way around, and it's been sewn into it, so it's not going to come off. So let's open this baby up. It's a good sized journal. It's nice and easy to handle and fit it in your hands really easy. It has a fairly good sized gator mouth in it. I didn't hold back, and I saw something I wanted to put in here. I put it in here, and I felt, well, we'll deal with it later. So here we go. We'll open it up, and on the inside cover we have a library pocket with a card in it, and the name of the journal is Glorious Wings, and then it has a little tag here too. On the front we have a lot of the little page tabs throughout the whole journal, and you'll see one here that has a little tiny bag with a couple of little tiny tags in it. This is the Janey B journals paper here. I have other paper in here that has been coffee stained. It's the heavier weight copy paper that Walmart sells. I'm trying to think of the weight of it. I think it's something like 28 or something like that. I don't know. And it has lots of little snippets and clusters throughout the book. We have a little bit of a torn edge here for some interest. And there are a few stickers here and about with inspirational quotes on them. And here's one of our page tabs that has some gems throughout the whole journal also. This is one of Corey Dahlman's pockets that she makes. She's pretty awesome when it comes to tags and pockets and stuff. She's on YouTube. So it has a little tag in here, and then you open it up, and it has a little paper pad here. If you've gone through any of the flip throughs of my other journals, you'll notice that this is in just about every one of my journals. There's another tag here, and this is all about roses and birds, and another tag here, a wee little tiny one, and then behind the whole thing is another tag in the back here. It's built on a bag, and inside the bag I have one of my mini journals. This paper is some that I have made from food boxes. So you go in your pantry and you find some food boxes and you cut them all up. I do have a video coming out that'll probably be after this one that shows you how to do those. Okay, and then it just has some coffee stained paper inside that. Here's another snippet. This is some Eco Print dyed paper, but not with the boiling method. I just used it like I would do my tea staining, and then I put some foliage underneath it, and it left an impression here. I also have a video that shows you what I did with that. Just a piece of butterfly ephemera here with a page tab, more of Janey B journals. Paper is so pretty with the roses, and it's just beautiful paper. I have used Tim Holtz roses throughout the book. And then there is some coffee stain paper here. You'll have, I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 pieces of separate pieces of paper. The tags were all from Janey B Journals kit. Beautiful tags. This is some of the coffee stain paper that I had made, but I used a stencil with that one. And then we have a tuck spot here. You can tuck something else in here. If the journal isn't big enough gator mouth yet, then you can add a little bit more to make it even bigger. Flip this open. We have a nice little flip here that has 2 pockets, and each of them has 3 tags in it. And then this opens up on this side so that you can journal here, and then it flips out this way and has another one of the Tim Holtz ones on a side thing with a bigger tag tucked inside. This is a bird off Janey, I'm sorry, I'm saying Janey, and it's Janey B Journals. And this was another one of those cards made out of a food box. Here is another page topper with a little bit of vellum down here. And I don't know that that would hold anything, but this is a nice spot for journaling on. Inside this little pocket, we have another mini journal. It has just a couple pages in it. It has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages you can journal on. Here we have a piece of vellum with a little bit of collage. You open it up, and there's some more collage on this side with a tag. And then a little poem here on this side. We have a Tim Holtz clip that holds on a little journaling card that you can journal on. It's made out of an index card, and it gets tucked up underneath this tuck spot here that we have with a wee little tiny clip. And then over in this side pocket, we have another tag with a little tag on top, and you can journal on the back of that. It goes back down in that little tuck spot, and then we have a notepad over here. And this is some of the textured, this paper's been textured when I did some echo printing with some grasses. And we have a cluster on this page with a handmade book paper flower. And this again was done with a stencil when we coffee stained. Over here we have a paper clip with a little bird and an antique button on it. And that paper clip holds on this envelope. And the envelope comes in the kit. And inside the envelope we have a couple pieces of paper. One is a vintage piece of paper from an Erie railroad, and the other one is a piece of ledger paper that you can journal on. And we have a corner, bottom corner tuck spot here with a tag in it. I think I succeeded in using all the tags in the kit. There were a lot of tags in that kit. And then we have, this is the other side of the bag, the flap of the bag. And we have a little tuck spot in the back with a tag and a tuck spot inside the bag with a tag. And of course, more journaling room here and here. Here's another tuck spot you can put something up in. And another one. We have a page tab on top that has some hot glue with some foil in it and some cheesecloth. Another little page tab up here. And the same thing here is another tab with some, this is some lace, some old lace. another one of Tim Holtz flowers with a snippet. And on this side, we have another little mini journal. This one is glued down. And then journaling room here. Over here, we have some sheet music that has been folded that makes 5 places for tags. So we have this tag that comes out here and can go back down in there. And then we have one that slides up in from underneath for another pocket. And then over here we have a bigger pocket with a journal card and a little tag. And then there's a side pocket with another tag here. And then up here we have another tag up here. And that's from some sheet music. On the back side of that we have a 3/4 belly band that has a bookmark in it with a little birdie on it. And that's made from some of the food boxes. Some more of the, I believe these flowers were some I got from my garden. I think they were azaleas when I did the echo dyeing printing. We have a tuck spot over here with 2 more tags. Both of them you can journal on the back. We have an original sheet of ledger paper that's dated back to 1907 with a snippet on the side, and that folds out. And then you can journal back on here. And it also folds out like this. Then you can journal over here. On this side, we have a hidden paper clip. This is kind of hard to get off. My paper clip's tight. I'm sure it'll get looser as it gets used. But here's the paper clip. And then we have this tag that opens up like that. I mean, it's folded like that. It's folded in half. And it has a tag in it with a belly band. And then you open it up and you have some journaling space inside here. And then on the back side, we have another tag. And that just gets clipped back on. It goes half over one side of the page and half over the other side of the page and gets clipped back on by our paper clip, our hidden paper clip. Okay. Then we have a flip out here with some journaling space, and then a little mini notepad here. Opens up, and that flips out. Oops, that's just the flip out, and then the mini notepad is on the back. It's right here. We have a side pocket with a tall tag with a bird on it, and it's a notepad. It's another notepad. Same thing on the other side with a bird and another notepad. There we go. And I wonder why it's a gator mouth, right? Then we have envelopes. There's an envelope, 2 envelopes that makes this section. Out of this side pulls out a big journal tag, journal card. And then on the back side of that, we have a corner tuck spot that has an index card and a postcard from the kit. And both of those can be journaled on the back. And then on the other envelope, we have the same thing. We have a journal card, room for journaling on the back, and you flip that over, and we have another corner pocket here with an index card and a postcard. This side we have a little snippet on top, and on the back of that we have another little notepad. It flips up, and of course journaling space here. We have this little piece here that opens up with a side pocket, and inside are 3 little tags. And then there's room for journaling there. This also has been eco dyed with some, it actually was just some weeds, and it just made this really cool texture. So on this corner, in this corner tuck spot, we have another piece of paper and another tag. And then we have a little birdie up there. And on this page tab, we have some gold foil, some lace, and a feather, and a little sparkly thing. We have another envelope over here that's being held on with a decorated paper clip. And this envelope is part of the kit. And we open it up and we have some more paper inside here that you can journal on. And the flap of the envelope just folds over the paper. And then the paper clip holds it in place. We have a tuck spot on the right with a tag that has a tag with journaling space. A little quote says, "I can and I will." And another one over here says, "You are capable of amazing things," with this little messed up corner of our paper that's pretty cool. Some more of our eco print paper. This one has a flip out here. And then this corner, lower corner tuck spot has a piece of paper in it and another tag in it. See what I mean? There was so much, so many tags and ephemera in this kit. On the back side, we have some paper doilies and a poem, 2 poems, one on the front and one on the back. And on this page, we have another paper clip. It's been decorated with a Tim Holtz rose. And then we have a doctor's office little envelope. And inside it, we have a little tag that says, "Believe in yourself." Put that back in there. And that tab, or the flap of the envelope, folds over. And this clip, and the paper clip flips it onto the page like that. Our last signature, we have some dictionary paper with a sticker here. We have a tag and a another Tim Holtz rose on it. Lots of journaling space. We have a tuck spot with a tag in it. We have a piece of ledger paper here on some book paper. And then over here we have a paper pad that flips open, and there's your paper inside. And on the outside of this, we have a tag up in the corner spot. And down on the bottom, we have a window. This has been made out of an old mailing envelope, business mailing envelope, so it has a window in it. And then we have this tag that's in it. Journal on the back of that. Over here we have another little belly band with another bookmark you can journal on. A little quote down here, some pretty paper here with a bottom pocket that has a piece of paper for journaling, and then 3 pieces of ephemera on the inside. We have another tuck spot up here that you can tuck something up in. And then a little snippet. Over on this side, we have another paper clip. And fold it over, and we have another envelope. And inside this envelope, we have a tag for journaling. And this is just a plain envelope on this one. Again, the flap folds over the paper and the paper clip holds it in place. Piece of dyed paper, coffee dyed paper with a stencil. Another snippet here. Piece of paper out of a book. On the back side, we have some ledger paper. We've made a tuck spot here, and inside is a tag. And then we have another one of those paper clips with the same thing where it was a double tag, fold over tag, and then you can have some paper in there to journal on, and that just folds over the side of your page, over the top of your page, and the paper clip holds it in place. Like that. And then we have some more of our coffee stained copy paper, and a nice little long tab that covers the whole length of the page here, and a snippet on the back. We have a belly band that holds a large tag card, journal card, and that holds another journal card inside that, and you can journal on the back. Some more room to journal here, a bottom pocket here with a piece of paper, some ephemera, and a tag. This corner tuck spot holds a mini journal, and it's been tied with some seam binding, and you open it up and it has lots of different paper sizes in it that you can use to journal on. I'll put the tab back on there later. And then we have the other part of the book paper, and it folds over for a little tuck spot that has an antique button on it, on this long tag that has some paper on it, scraps of paper for journaling on. And that just goes right back in your little tuck spot. Journaling here, bottom corner tuck spot with an index card and a tag and some ephemera. And then a little pocket down here with another tag and two other little tags. That's a really little tag here. And then we have a snippet at the top of here with this gorgeous lady. And this is an original vintage page out of a pocket size calendar. And that concludes our journal. It is a journal that is full of tags and cards and snippets and clusters, and as you can see, it's got a bit of a gator mouth to it. So if you're interested in this journal, it will be on my webpage and on my Etsy site, and the links will be listed down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of this beautiful journal, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now.